I'm Tyrone Bowman. This is Tyrone Bowman Tonight. According to CBS News, Philadelphia Mayor Cherelle Parker's $6.3 billion budget, her first as mayor, includes funding for more police officers, improvement to the streets department, more funding for SEPTA, neighborhood cleanings, and much more. Parker presented her budget priorities and five-year plan to City Council on Thursday, and much of what she said was in line with her campaign goal to make Philly the, quote, safest, cleanest, greenest big city in the nation, close quote. So let's find out what else Mayor Parker had to say. Mayor Parker said her five-year plan includes $600 million in new investments in public safety. As part of that, the city will hire at least 400 new police officers each year, Parker said. That will coincide with an increase in recruiting. Actually, we're on pace to do 400 officers this year, and so we are really ramping up our pace now, Philadelphia Police Commissioner Kevin Bethel said. Parker said she also wants more officers doing community policing. Her budget funds over 100 officers doing community policing, which she described as walking a beat or riding a bike around a neighborhood and getting to know the residents. The police department is also slated to get 150 new radio patrol cars and 75 new unmarked cars. Parker also said investigators' work will improve and that detectives have been trying to solve crimes using, quote, dinosaur equipment, close quote. So what else was in the budget that Mayor Parker talked about? Well, she's talking about $117 million in operating funds for SEPTA and another $250 million for street paving. SEPTA just received a massive federal grant to fund new cars on the Market Frankfurt line, but that doesn't address the looming fiscal cliff when money allocated during the COVID-19 pandemic runs out. Parker said while council members consider that funding, she wants SEPTA to come up with a plan to increase safety. Elsewhere in the speech, she acknowledged recent violence, including the March 6th shooting of 8 Northeast high school students near a SEPTA bus station. That was 2 days after another shooting at Godfrey and Okansa Avenue, where 3 Imhotep students were shot, one of whom was killed. The events of last week, they underscore the urgency that I feel to restore a sense of order, Parker said. Parker is also pledging to double the miles of Philadelphia streets paved to 130 miles, starting with $250 million in funding for street paving. Driving through Philly streets should not feel like a bumpy roller coaster, Parker said. Mayor Parker said her budget includes $36 million in clean and green funds that will amount to over $246 million during her five-year plan. There will be $18 million allocated for a residential cleaning program, and each council district will have a dedicated cleaning crew with trash trucks, equipment, and a team leader, she said. They'll team up with the Phil Taking Care of Business program and expand to more streets. Mayor Parker compared the initiative to what the Center City District does, adding the city's neighborhoods deserve the same level of care. There's also going to be a crew focused on responding to illegal dumpings to shorten the response time, and she wants to increase surveillance on spots where illegal dumping activity is highest. The city will hire 100 new sanitation workers and buy 60 more trash compactors as part of this work, Mayor Parker said. There's also going to be a pilot program testing out twice a week trash collection in the neighborhood most in need of it. If public safety is priority number one for Philadelphians, guess what? Quality of life issues is 1A, Parker said. I'm Tyrone Bowman. Never surrender. Never quit.